What if I tell you that most Laravel developers don't know the correct way to build a REST API? So in this video, I will show you how to create a real-world Laravel GET API using migration, model, seeder, factory, and API resource without resource API. No theory, only practical example. We will fetch data from task table and seed dummy data and return a clean JSON response. So by end of this video, you will clearly understand with real example, migration and model for task table. So in previous video, we have covered this factory and seeder, dummy data, factory and seeder also we have covered, but not for task table. We have created for user table. So migration and model and factory and seeder you can see from my previous video from my playlist. The link is given in description. Two types of API, normal API, normal GET API and resource API also. And then we are going to fetch the data from DB and return the data JSON response, and all these things we will going to write live in VS Code. In the last, we will check this GET API in browser also and Postman also. Now implement this practically. Let's go to VS Code and create a seeder and create a factory for task table. To create a seeder and factory, we will use cmd php artisan make factory task factory, and the model name will be model equal to task. Some spelling mistake. Factory spelling is wrong, so we need to correct this. And now this command will create a factory. So you can see inside the factories, task factory is created. So inside the database, factory, task factory. And now I am going to create a seeder. So php artisan make seeder task seeder. So you can see task seeder is also created inside database seeder. So you can see task seeder is created, and then we need to include this in database seeder. Previously it was there is one user seeder only, so that's why it's not inside the array. But if you have multiple seeder, so you can write it inside the array, and inside this array task seeder class. Okay, and now inside this task factory we need to write the code. So you can see in table also there is user ID, title, description, completed at, created at. So if you want to do not want to write, so just copy this title and description, title, description and completed at. So you can write here dollar this faker boolean, and you can also insert user ID also. We need to run artisan php artisan db seed. Okay, I'm just going to hit the enter. Seeding database is starting. Done. So I think there is no data, there is some error. We need to fix that. As you can see, the method call to undefined method in the factory. So this method is incorrect. Sentence. So it should be title will be sentence and single line, and description will be paragraph. In model also, task also, we need to add this task also. So use as factory, add this as factory. We have fixed the error. I am going to run the db seed. So now everything is okay. So in 10 records will be inserted into our database. Let's check. So you can see 10 records is there into our database. Go to the api.php. So inside the API, we will use centum also or without centum also. So first of all, for resource controller, we do not need any another API. We need to just going to task controller, inside task controller, and this one index. So this index will call this API. Okay. So we want all the task from the task table. So write the query task all. Okay. And so we need to add the task model also in the header user API tasks. So it will fetch all the data from the user, and I am going to run my server PHP artisan serve. So when I am going to click on this, so it will create it will open in my browser. So in the browser I am going to hit API tasks, and when I am going to hit this, so you can see the record is coming, id1 user id1, all the record is coming in JSON format from our this database. If you want to run this in our Postman, so I'm just going to open my Postman. So in Postman also I am hitting this same API. So you can see in a Postman also the data is coming. Okay. So this currently we are calling API task with the resource controller. If you want to use this without any resource controller, so you can also do that also. So just I'm going to write class get task, and inside that in the task controller. So now the API is different. I've just changed this. So in browser I'm just going to check first of all. So you can see in browser also it's coming, and if I going to Postman need to change this name, route name. So this is coming. We have checked that the API in Postman and browser both. We have used the API with the help of API resources API, and without API resources. Use the authentication, write this API inside the, and you have to remove from this. In the Postman, you need to add inside authorization bearer token. So before calling this API, we need to call the login API, and you will get the token, and from there we need to copy the token and select this bearer token and paste this token. Then you have to send this. So if you are using API authentication, one more thing I want to discuss. So if you want to change this API response, so first of all we need to write here message, and inside the message and after that a status, we need a status. So a status will be 200 because the we are getting successfully response from the API. Okay, and the data will be, so this is the perfect format of JSON response. So you need to check this. Okay, so it may be creating error because we have write a inside this. So I'm just going to check this. So not get task, it only task. So you can see this is the perfect format of sending response. So you can see in message task is successfully, a status is also there, or inside the task we are getting all the array value. Postman it's giving error because previously it was inside the. So now you can see the format is correct. So in this video, we have covered migration, model, seeder, factory, and I have created API with the help of resource API and without resource. I have tested the API in browser also and Postman also. Today we have covered all the topic which I have promised to you. So in the next video, we will going to see Laravel Post API with the Centum authentication, and in coming videos we are going to cover pagination, search and delete, update all API. So stay tuned on my channel. So if this video is helpful for you, so please like this video, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get latest updated video from my YouTube channel Start Coding Class. Thanks for watching this video. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.